Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, San Martin, and the crew. We have a very, very special guest today, and he literally battled it out in the rain. Yes, there's rain downtown Prescott, Arizona.
Torrential downpour.
Yeah, exactly. We actually have a video. You'll probably see it on one of their pages, but wait until we get started, and make sure you stay to the end because we got something that we want to give away. I don't know what it is, but we're going to give it away. Check this out. All right, everybody, we're at number 17. Wait, it's like this?
Yes.
You get the one out of 17.
What?
Yeah, 117, right? Right to left.
Oh, yeah.
I do the 7, you do the 1. All right, never mind.
Either way.
Anyways, guys, as you all know, we show up there every Wednesday to go ahead and taste the finest wine that Arizona has to offer, and actually the wine that she loves to pick out, and we get to enjoy it with our favorite people in Prescott, Arizona, business partners, everything that has to do with people that are doing something here in our local community. And we have a special guest today. Tell everybody who you are, what makes you famous.
I am Doug Reed with Tour Prescott.
Nice. And today he's representing Back Alley Wine Bar.
That's right, in the house.
And it wasn't by chance. Show him the shirt. Show him the shirt.
I was just a little wet today.
Bring it out.
Let's see. Can we get some water from there?
We'll clean that
Dripping
up.
wet. Sorry.
Yes.
Downtown.
Okay, so
it's
very exciting down here downtown Prescott, Arizona. Be careful if you're going to travel, and please do not cross any creeks because that is exactly the way that you get yourself hurt or your car injured. But anyways, guys, as you all know, we actually put this show on every Wednesday to go ahead and find out what's happening here at Back Alley Wine Bar. And as you know, this is the owner and the host with the most.
Hi, guys.
And so tell everybody what you're doing.
I'm getting right into it. So we're drinking the Rubus Pinot Noir. We just brought it on. It's brand new. It's actually an Italian Pinot Noir, which you very rarely see. It's usually French or Californian or Oregon.
Or Paulden.
Or Paulden. But this is one of my favorites. Pinot Noir, super light grape. This has got some cherry, a little bit of blackberry, and it's a little more earthy, I feel, because of the Italian swirl.
See, swirl.
You swirl.
Yeah, you swirl.
For us wine amateurs
You
over
smell.
here.
And you smell it.
And then you gurgle.
And then you gurgle it, just to go ahead and make sure it's all over your tongue. Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, it definitely does taste good. And you
It's
know what?
brand new, you guys. You got to try it.
And where does it come from?
Italy. Just went through that whole thing. Did you miss it?
Yeah. No, I was telling everybody it came from Arizona. We'll just say it's
I heard Paulden.
And Paulden. So anyways, guys, this is a beautiful day. It started raining. I just got a motorcycle, so I was like riding down the street, and I'm like, wow, that thing is going to be coming here shortly. Hopefully I can get to the place before it starts raining. And sure enough, man, I made it. And then as soon as I walked in the door, it's like,
It's downpour.
Yeah.
and then Doug rolled in here, and he was like, I am soaking wet.
Yeah, I chose to walk the one block right in the middle of the height
It's
of the
like
storm.
not even a full block.
Yeah, it was crazy. Hail and everything. I am soaked, every part of me.
Yeah,
Soaking wet. But answer to prayers, right? On today, especially with our fires. And
Yes. And shout out to the big 19s, the people that lost their lives. So our prayers go out to the family still, and you are always going to be remembered for sure. It's crazy, it's a somber day, and as soon as you wake up, everybody from Prescott and whoever was following this for the full, like still to this day, it just flooded with pictures and just memorabilia and things that are happening in tribute to you guys. So
Yeah, it's a hard day.
it is.
Hard to believe it's been 8 years.
I know,
and it feels like yesterday still.
Absolutely.
Every time a fire shows up, it's just like, it automatically you're just like triggered.
This whole last week with 100-degree heat and the fires, it just
triggers
a huge answer.
And so we kind of like put ourselves in positions. I mean, even though we're not out there fighting those fires, we still have your guys' back. So if you guys need anything, let us know. We'll go ahead and help you out. If you guys need a drink, come on down and we'll help you guys out for something.
yes.
But anyways, guys, tell everybody this whole Prescott Tours thing, man. We're trying to get him to do some things. We could probably expose it if he chooses to do it, but tell everybody what this whole Prescott Tours is all about.
That's it. For those of you who don't know, about 12 years ago when I landed here in Prescott, I had a vision of sharing Prescott's Wild West history and its amazing natural beauty with the world. And there was no one really doing that in this area. So this dream and this vision came upon me, and it took me a while to become a local and to really embrace, kind of be embraced by the community. And as I came from a forbidden land, I won't even mention. But
I'm just laughing because there's literally no one in Prescott that doesn't know you.
yeah.
I mean, you really have become a huge part of the community.
Well, I like to put myself out there, but thank you so much. I love this town. I love Prescott. That's where this whole vision was born from. So we take folks out on private, personal tours, sightseeing tours of Prescott. We do a 1 and 2 hour tour of the Prescott area. We also do a half-day tour to Jerome. That's called the Ghost Town Tour. And then we do the most beloved and famous wine country tour. We start right here at the Back Alley Wine Bar. We go through Arizona's wine country.
Nice.
It's really phenomenal. It's a full day tour. So it's been a dream come true, literally a dream come true. We're on our 4th year. Last year, was really rough. But we're still in business somehow. We're still in business, and we're hanging on for dear life. And
Yeah,
we're
somehow
excited about the future.
We don't talk about it somehow. It's just weird like that. It happens. Tell everybody what's your favorite tour that you have to offer.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the 2-hour Rough Rider tour, that's the enhanced tour of Prescott. It takes you around the 15-mile basin that Prescott is. It goes up to the National Forest. We go to Goldwater Lake. We spend time around downtown. We hit the rodeo grounds. It's rodeo week. That's huge. We go to Thumb Butte Recreation Area, up and around Pioneer Parkway, down through the Dells into Watson Lake. We do a little hike to the overview, and then up to around to the casino, and we overlook Fort Whipple, and then back to downtown. So the 2-hour tour kind of highlights everything that Prescott has to offer and the natural beauty as well. So,
That's an awesome
yeah.
tour.
Michael says that he would love to come and join us, but he's staying inside. No, go outside
Get
right now,
outside.
Michael, and start dancing in that rain. Oh my gosh, this is a blessing. I feel like there's a recharge whenever it does rain, in monsoon season in Prescott, Arizona. Somehow, some way, it kind of like just lets us know that it's the decline to fall. That's what I get.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but as soon as it starts raining, it starts pulling up
And the
the
heat
earth.
breaks a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, it's
And
beautiful
it was
out
much
there.
needed.
Yeah, it's a thing that we all experience, but at the same time, we definitely need it. That's for sure. So this is a very big thing because you guys are both downtown in the businesses. Where they can find you right on the corner.
We're neighbors. Yeah, we're right on the corner of
It's
Whiskey
right there.
Row and Goodwin Street, right on the corner of the courthouse, next door to the chamber, on what used to be an empty dirt lot.
I was just gonna say my favorite tour. Obviously, can you guess? Take a wild guess. I'll give you one guess. Wine tour.
The wine
Guys,
tour.
Doug took me and my girlfriends on a day to Cottonwood, and we had so much fun. Actually, we went through Cornville, right? We did Page Springs. You can sit out on the deck over at Blue Creek. We went to Cottonwood. We ate lunch. We tasted. We drank a little bit too much.
We had a good
We
time.
had fun.
I even had a good time.
It
It was
so
my
much
favorite
fun.
tour. I think we got home at 3 a.m.
What?
What?
I don't remember that.
Is this live?
Yeah, I wasn't there for that one.
That was a fun tour. Most tours end,
What? So
earlier than that.
I don't really. What? So the wine tour. It sat how many? I think you can.
We've taken a group of 40 out before
Oh, wow.
in multiple vans and stuff, but
Okay.
normally we can fit 5 to 6 comfortably in one vehicle. So
Okay.
most of our groups are kind of smaller, more intimate groups, but we get between 5 to 10 people on a wine country tour
Okay.
normally.
That's huge. That's a lot of fun.
Oh, it's so much fun, and they're all private tours. We don't put people together with strangers, because the whole idea behind it was so you can build memories and take photos and let yourself, like you're not in the elevator with a bunch of people where you're just trying to be cordial and get through it. So, and that was really the whole idea behind it. Every tour company I've ever heard of, they want to sell every seat possible and put strangers together to get them out
That's
on
true.
tour.
I
So
never thought of that.
that's kind
And
of
I
the
have
difference.
been on wine tours with a bunch of strangers, and you're right, it's not as much fun.
It works really well with the COVID protocol that happened last year because
Yeah.
everybody was in their own little groups.
Yeah.
It was really good. We didn't have to shut down really.
That's cool. I mean, and everybody was looking for something to do, something to go ahead and be like safe with their family. And so it's awesome that you guys actually had that to offer. But this year is a whole different year. I mean, has it picked up? Has it?
It has. Oh, absolutely. I mean, probably back in February, March, the phone started ringing, and we started seeing more people in town. So it's been huge. We're really excited. We're not fully back, staffing our booth yet or anything, but we're getting there. So
Good.
it's just,
Good.
Okay, so I'm really intrigued about the the wine tour because it just seems like it's fitting enough to take this actual show
on the road.
And
We're doing it.
And I really love the idea of being able to go ahead and actually put on a day where we just like head down and capture a little bit of it. Not everything because our show is only for 30 minutes, but we could go and find the people that are doing it, and then we come down and say, hey, we are here. We're actually ready to go ahead and start bringing people to your place. So if you guys are a wine spot outside of Prescott, Arizona, let us know. We would want to go check you guys out.
Absolutely.
So Tracy says, Doug Reed is the absolute best.
Aw, thanks, Tracy.
And Michael, he says,
Love
by the
you.
way, lift the glass today. We will.
Lift a glass in remembrance of the Prescott Hot Shots. Absolutely.
Cheers to that.
Yes. To them.
Salud, guys.
We will never forget.
As it rains outside, it's such a beautiful day. I really honestly think that's the best thing ever to have the rain coming. And once again, I put it in the headlines that said, he weathered the storm to get here to us. I had like literally a freaking he did it. He ran through. No, man, it's beautiful outside. So let's talk a little bit about what this place, the Back Alley Wine Bar, has to offer this week, since it is rodeo weekend.
It's rodeo weekend, guys.
What are we
We're
doing?
doing a
What's
red,
happening?
white, and blue flight. You get a Sangria, Arizona Angel White, which I believe we tasted last week, and then tasted the blueberry cider from Superstition Meadery. So red, white, and blue flight, $10 through the 4th of July. We've got Friday night, we've got Buffalo Stars back. Really, really awesome band. Played a lot here the first year. We haven't seen them since before COVID, so I'm really excited to have them back. And then Saturday, we have Saddle the Wind, King Brothers, Aragon Brothers. Tim King's going to play guitar with them. And then Sunday is Pink Brothers. 4th of July. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow,
It's
that's an
fun.
action.
There's
That's
a
some
lot-
music.
There's
It's
a
gonna
lot
be
of
fun
cool
weekend.
things in here. Okay, so another thing that we love to do here is we like to talk about myths, wine myths. Do you have a wine myth that you want to go ahead and debunk?
Yeah, and I didn't know you guys did this, because I didn't really check. I heard that sulfites in wine is what gives people a headache and makes them flushed and stuff. Is that true, or is there more complexity?
It's usually not the sulfites. No, there's actually more sulfites in white wine. There's more sulfites in a lot of the food that we eat. It's usually the histamines that give you the headache.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Wait, and the histamines. I've heard that.
histamines.
Histamine.
You take an antihistamine, like a Benadryl.
Benadryl is like an anti-wine,
Pass out.
essentially.
Yeah, it'll knock you out. But no, it's usually the histamines. That's kind of a myth.
Okay,
It's not the sulfites.
so debunked.
Yeah.
Debunked.
Debunked. There you
It's
go.
done.
I didn't even know I had
And people
one.
be like, I can't have red wine. I can only drink white because of sulfites. And there's more sulfites in white wine
Yeah.
than there's red.
Okay.
Oh my
And
God.
does that vary from different?
It does, and they're
varieties?
naturally found in wine. They're natural. Sometimes they're added as a preservative.
Oh, okay.
So, but like natural wines, they're still going to have a little bit of sulfite in it. But it's usually histamines. Or, a lot of people also blame the sulfites when they just have maybe
Too much
glasses.
wine. Maybe the wine's just strong.
That too can cause a headache.
Okay, so I actually picked up something right now. We're gonna go through it. Number one, wine is a living thing. These are myths, debunked, or whatever. It says once its yeast die after fermentation, wine is actually dead and decaying things. So that's one of those things. Red wines get better with age. And that
Depends on
says
the wine.
only if the age is the time the wine spends in the barrel. It's generally not going to get better on store shelves.
Oh, I did not know that.
3, old.
I absolutely disagree with that.
Okay.
Maybe not on a store shelf, but store probably. Oh, there are California cabs or Barolos from Italy I wouldn't open a Barolo unless they're
Right, they haven't been
10 years
opened
old.
because it's.
yeah. So
That's kind of what
I have no clue.
I've had
I mean,
20-year-old
I am
Napa
so interested
cabs
in this.
that are amazing.
All right,
20-year-old
we're gonna go with what Forbes magazine
So-
and their people say compared to what Shelly says.
Forbes. What do you know about wine?
Shelly says, Shelly,
I've
More
never
wine.
said-
I know
More
one
wine.
more
More
wine. Red wines get better with age. You already got that one, and it said different. Old vintages to have a musty smell and leathery flavor. What is that?
It depends on the wine and the varietal, but some new wines, a lot of Arizona wines, they actually still have kind of a musty smell and a leathery. It has to do with the earth.
The earth it comes from. Yeah.
The terroir. The
The
terroir.
musty. Okay, let's go to the next one. Red wine should always be decanted. heck is decanting?
When you pour it into the aeration thing.
Yeah, and you let it breathe.
Okay. I don't know anything about wine.
Nah, you know all of that. You know more than me.
You're holding out on us. You know the
I'm paying
decanter.
attention at the wine country tours.
Well, that comes in here and snaps all
They
this
don't
knowledge.
always need to be decanted. A big bold red wine, yeah, let it breathe. It helps the oxygen get in there, aerate it,
That's right.
opens it up,
That's
get
right.
more
We
flavor.
learned that
We
in
talked
like
about
episode
that.
number 3 or something like that. Okay, let's go. We're going over this.
All right.
Always snip the cork.
Oh, that's stupid. No.
I
Most
do
of the
that.
time, this will reveal. This will
I mean-
reveal nothing.
I do that. I'm like,
This one with the cap. Grab that cap off.
there you go. We're gonna sniff the cap.
It-
Okay, I can tell that this is a very nice vintage. Yeah,
That's the
you
cap.
don't need to sip it.
Okay, so the answer here says most of the time this will reveal nothing unless the cork is visibly rotted that you wouldn't want to snip it. So if it's rotted, do not do it. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, so a screw top cap indicates an inferior wine.
No,
We actually went through this, I think maybe 5,
Yeah.
something like that. And so the answer is
no.
I would have thought that, just not being a wine connoisseur, that if I had one with the cork, it'd be more fancy or expensive.
I will say, I mean, if you're spending, $80 on a bottle, it's gonna.
Most of the more expensive wines.
Yeah, they're gonna have a fork, but it doesn't mean that one with a screw cap is not amazing.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
okay. So many winemakers actually prefer to use a screw top or a glass closure rather than risk corks 5 to 10% failure rate.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because of the nature of it.
Well, yeah, it's a porous thing,
Wood.
and something you hear if the wine is corked.
Yeah.
And that's happened. I've opened some bottles that are corked, so
And
this
air got
keeps,
through.
keeps it from happening.
Makes-
Yeah,
Makes sense.
and then it's vinegar.
Vinegar. I like the vinegar. Okay, so number 7, we actually talked about this. You got to go back and watch the episode. But when tasting wine, swirl it several times and in your mouth first.
Swirl it several times in your. Oh yeah, the gurgle.
Gurgle.
Yeah.
Gurgle.
It has to cover all areas of the tongue because each area of your tongue tastes different things. Does that make sense?
So this can be helpful when you're actually tasting
It's
wines.
gurgle
Yeah.
or gargle.
But the question is, do you do it at the dinner table? It says you can tone it down at the dinner table. You can sip.
I do it loudly and obnoxious every time.
As you should. You're
As
the
you
wine
should.
queen of Prescott.
Yeah, you
And
have
honestly,
to.
so do most of my friends. We just sit there and gurgle together.
It's gurgle.
It's like the
gurgle.
funnest part,
Seriously.
besides the swirling.
Right.
That's the second most
I'm
funnest
having
part.
way more fun than I've ever had. Thanks, Doug, for bringing the energy.
Thanks for having me. I started to make it last week. But
Yeah, no, it's okay. We actually made it work because, oh my gosh, you missed it out because this guy brought this whole huge thing.
Old World Bakery.
Oh, we're breaking
Go get a Prescott muffin.
Oh my
They're so
gosh.
good.
Let's get my friend is in.
Well, and I was waiting for the deluge of rain.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was waiting for this
Yeah,
big storm to come.
he brought the storm.
Storm.
He brought the storm. Okay, so number 8, expensive wines are often allocated because of their scarcity. Does that mean that they take them off the shelves and
Yeah,
they're
no, sometimes they are. Yeah. Sometimes
It's like
they
Bitcoin.
are.
All right,
Limited supply, so it gets taken
Yeah.
off. Sorry, that was a crypto.
So many California wines are allocated to keep prices artificially high, but some Europeans wines are limited by law.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? That's crazy.
Hmm.
Okay, so number 9, alcohol levels are wholly a result of climate and terroir. Terroir. See, I'm gonna get that terroir stuff.
Is that what you were saying earlier? Is that the
Terroir is the earth it grows up out of.
Okay.
So alcohol levels have gotten consistently higher in wine over the years, specifically in the past decade, and it's usually because they're not using the yeast that's natural to the earth in that area, to that terroir. They're buying yeast so that they could use the same yeast so they have a consistent taste across all of their vintages. Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes a lot of sense.
totally? I didn't know it was so complex.
I mean, this
no, it
was,
doesn't. So.
this was the case for millennia, but wineries today can use various techniques to the lab and on the vine to intentionally increase alcohol levels. So, what you drink out there, like this could possibly put us into the state of happiness real quick.
I'm already feeling a little elation myself. Warmth and elation.
Yes.
And then number 10, I have no clue what this is. I'm not trying to suggest it, so I won't even talk about it. It says you should always send back a wine you don't like. No, drink it. You picked it.
Well,
That's it.
that's why we have professionals to help you pick a good glass of wine.
Oh my gosh, it's so humid in here. I'm so feeling this the rain
Yeah,
outside.
it's very muggy. But
Oh, guys, you know what? This has been one of the most experienced of all this year with all the events that are coming out. The rodeos here. I was going to call you guys to see if you wanted to go to the rodeo.
And do this there.
Yeah, do this
Yeah.
there.
that would be fun.
Because we have a new setup. So if you guys are staying with us and the image is a little bit cloudy, sorry about that. We'll have it fixed next week. I promise I will never forget stuff. But it's
You
not
forget
gonna
something every week.
be, yeah, every week.
It's Martine.
Yeah, it is what it is.
At least I'm not doing it.
I know, right? I'm like, hey, it's not my fault. Thank God, not today. So, tell us, what do you have this week? Is there
What do we got going on?
Any deals, or are you what's the whole
Sure.
case this week?
This week it's booked up, months in advance. We get calls for rodeo week. Even last year we were getting calls for rodeo week. So
Oh, wow.
we've been pretty booked up with tours and transportation for this week. So we really don't have anything going on as far as like specials or anything go. We got free rodeo tickets the other night. We gave them away. As special as it got. That came from
pretty
PDP.
cool.
AMJ reached out.
That
We had
is
some
pretty
tickets. So that was cool. And yeah.
So you do transportation too. Like I know you drive.
We do. It's a little secret service we offer, but
Oh.
we get to drive the flight crew that flies every plane in and out of Prescott with big jets to Denver and LA. We get to take the flight crew to and from the airport and to their hotels. That kept us alive through COVID, which is
Yeah,
our
that's
secret ingredient.
Awesome.
Now it's not secret anymore.
Very
Yeah,
good.
that's not secret.
And
No,
it's
and most
fun
people
to
know
see.
they see us at the airport every day. We're on
Okay.
89, 8 times a day, 8 round trips, 7 days a
Wow.
week.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it keeps us super busy. So, and that's why you don't always see us, always in the booth. We just do tours remotely. So it's been pretty fun though.
And I'm sure that everybody wants to know what is actually going on in that corner and
Sure.
what's happening as far as what to expect for the
Yeah.
summer, the rest of the summer.
Yeah, well, this weekend is 4th of July. We got the parade happening on the square, so that's going to be huge. We got a lot of vendors around. They have the show going on around the courthouse, so that's going to be big. It usually spills onto our lot, so we'll have food trucks and different vendors there selling things. And yeah, it's just going to be a fun week, It's,
We got the parade coming. We got the
Oh,
boat
yeah.
race coming. Unfortunately, it looks like there's a little bit of rain in the forecast, but it's nothing that we can't.
We'll
Fortunately.
celebrate. We'll celebrate. it,
Fortunately.
right?
we love the
We
rain.
don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah.
Yeah.
And if it happens to be where we have to close things down because of the rain, I guess we could go ahead and accept it this year.
That's
Last
right.
year, that wasn't mine. I didn't accept that. I didn't accept that.
We'll just have to sit inside and drink wine.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do for the rest of the day since I can't go anywhere. No,
Tough job. Tough job, Sherry,
Yeah,
over here.
Sherry has the tough
I work
job.
very hard. Do not judge. It's hard work.
That is funny. Okay, so we're getting to the end of this. Let's go ahead and tell everybody what to expect this week, how busy you guys are, what to show
Or
up.
any other tours you want to mention.
Yeah, absolutely. The only tour I want to mention is the Wine Country Tour. Especially here, we really have a little partnership with the tours. We're going to go on the road with the Wine Country Tour for one of your upcoming episodes.
Yes.
And that way you guys will get an in-depth look at how the Wine Country tours, what to expect along the route. But it's really a great day.
It's
It's so much fun. I'd
guys.
like to break it down if I can real quick. Just to explain.
Yes.
We start here in Prescott, here at the Back Alley Wine Bar, taste some varietals. We take off to Jerome. Up in Jerome, we hit Caduceus. Sometimes we'll hit another winery or two. We go down into Old Town Cottonwood for a really nice lunch. It's all revitalized down there and beautiful. And then we head into Oak Creek and Page Springs for some really awesome wine tasting. And there's so many different wineries in that area. So it makes for a really fun day. So if you're into wine, you got to come down to the Back Alley Wine Bar. You got to get on the Wine Country Tour with Tour Prescott. You can find us at tourprescott.com, and we're on Instagram and Facebook.
And a phone number to go ahead and reach you.
928-925-1551.
Nice. Usually I have it rolling down here, but I was trying to put up the new systems and stuff. So, and
It's a monsoon.
It's a monsoon.
We're
I'm
gonna
gonna blame it on the
rain.
rain. Blame it on the rain. Is that a song?
Yes.
Blame it on the rain.
And tell everybody what to expect for your place this weekend. It's obviously gonna be packed.
Yeah, live music all weekend long. Red, white, and blue flight.
Are they doing anything in the alleyway?
No,
Are you doing anything in the alleyway?
we're working on a little patio, but that's to be announced.
You guys heard it here first. If you actually stayed here and listened to the whole shabam, you guys obviously get the back pass to everything that's happening. Instagram gets the way back pass. They get to see us from the side angle and all the stuff that we're doing over there. So thank you guys for joining us over there. Thank you guys for joining us right here. If you have any questions, be free to go ahead and message us at the editor at theprescotttimes.com, or be free to go ahead and message Back Alley Wine Bar. If you want to get on this show, you better hurry up because we're booking, and it's booking good people like this. So you better come back with a better booking for next week to share this interview.
All right.
There you go.
All right.
Crazy.
Cheers, you guys.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers. Well, thank you. You got a little sip in
I got a little sip in there. Yes.
there. You have to drink this.
Salud, my friends. With that being said, I'll talk to you guys later and have a good rodeo weekend.
See you, Prescott. Yes. I can't wait for our wine tour.
Yes.
Let's book it now.
See you
Let's
later.
book it now. Put on the
Yeah.
poster we have.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
You guys are.
Say
Bye,
goodbye,
guys.
everybody. Peace out.
You guys are busier than me. Like I can make my schedule work. So
I can make my schedule work. Martine,
Yes.
pick a day when you
I
want
would
to do
love
the
to.
wine country tour. We'll book it right now.
Okay. Well, yeah. Let's do. Obviously, we'd have to do a day. Wednesday's perfect.
You want to do
Yeah.
which episode do you want to do it on? What episode?
Well, what
This
do we
was 17,
have
right?
next week?
next week I was gonna try to get the
Oh, really? Oh, what a trip.
oh
Same voice, same height.
No way.
next week I was trying to
Goofy.
get
Just like this.
the ID the ID
Yeah.
That's all good, man.
Right on.
How was it?
Good?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
the
that's cool.
ID
Anita.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Call. You gotta get her.
I will get her. I'll call her today.
And she, I know it's for a fact. Tell her to bring her setup, and we'll have an IV while we're hanging out here. It takes an hour, right?
If you like, I can get really drunk again and die, and she can bring me back to life. She literally, I mean, I was going to go to the hospital. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go get my stomach. And then I was like, well, I've already, like, there's nothing, there's just bile.
Yeah.
And even she told me, she's like, when people are allergic to alcohol because they're organs,
Yeah.
she's like, your body will produce bile to combat it, and that's what makes you sick. And that's what I was sick from. It was like bile